Happy Thursday, everyone. It's Teresa here again from 31 Virtues. And I hope you're having a great week. I know I am. Well, the fact is, any day on the planet is a wonderful day. It gives us another chance to take control of our health, whether it's spiritual, emotional, physical. It just gives us another day to do better in our lives. And over the years, I've had my own struggles uh, with getting into a good system, getting on track with my working out, for example, and doing something every day that enhances my physical health, and, and especially with eating the proper foods. You know, I live by the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, be very diligent about great foods, healthy foods. And it's just as important about what we don't put into our body as we do put into our body. And so, but I know we're human, and I don't expect perfection from myself anymore. I just do the best I can. And if I slip a bit, the most important thing is just don't beat yourself to death, because we are our own worst critics when we slip up a little bit. It's just to be human. I mean, we're not perfect beings, and that's all right. It's about loving ourselves for exactly where we are. And I don't know about you, but there's been things in my life where I just had to let it go. Many, many years ago, 30 years ago to be exact, 31 actually, I stopped smoking. And most of us don't make big decisions like that until or unless we hit a proverbial bottom. And my bottom was, I was just turned 32 years old, and my 30-year-old brother, he was 15 months younger than me, he passed away with cancer. It was probably one of the biggest losses that I ever had. Yeah, because I lived in a different province from where my family lived, and he was the only actual sibling I had in Ontario. And when he passed, it was a huge shakeup in my life. And I had to really rethink about some people in my life, uh, bad habits of eating, poorly, smoking. I was a heavy smoker. And in my young 32 years, I could feel that heaviness on my chest. And I thought, okay, this is a huge wake-up call. So at that time, I had a little chat with God, and I said, I need to make some changes. I need some help. And when I surrendered and opened up my heart and my mind and my life to get some help, to let some people go, to let the smoking go, and to bring in healthier foods and some exercise, just better habits, my life took off. It was almost like I was shot out of a cannon. So today is about letting things go. So I found a writing by T.D. Jakes, who is a world-known pastor from the US. And he wrote something about letting go. So I want to read that to you now. So here goes. There are people who can walk away from you. And hear me when I tell you, when people can walk away from you, let them go. I don't want you to try to talk to another person into staying with you, loving you, calling you, caring about you, coming to see you, staying attached to you. I mean, hang up the phone. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. Your destiny is never tied to anybody that left. When people can walk away from you, let them go. Let them walk. Your destiny is never tied to anyone that can do that. People leave you because they are not joined to you. And if they are not joined to you, you can't make them stay. Let them go. Their part in the story is over. And you've got to know when people's part in your story is over so that you don't keep trying to raise the dead. You've got to know when to say goodbye. You've got to know when it's over. Let me tell you something. I've got the gift of goodbye. It's the 10th spiritual gift. I believe in goodbye. It's not that I'm hateful. It's that I'm faithful. And I know whatever God means to me to have, He'll give it to me. And if it takes too much sweat, I don't need it. Stop begging people to stay. Let them go. If you are holding on to something that doesn't belong to you and was never intended for your life, then you need to let it go. If you are holding on to past hurts and pains, let it go. If someone can't treat you right, love you back, and see your worth, let it go. If you are holding on to some thoughts of evil and revenge, let it go. If you are involved in a wrong relationship or addiction, let it go. If you're stuck in the past, let it go. If you are struggling with the healing of a broken relationship, let it go. Let the past be the past. Forget the former things. Let it go. You see, some people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Some people can come into our life for just such a short period of time. And it could be just to give us a big lesson. And then there are some people that come into our life for a longer period of time, a season, and they teach us a bunch of things, and then they move on, or we move on. And then there are people that come into our life that just stay. And those are the people that you really put your energy into, and you embrace what they can share with you and what you can share with them. But the thing is, if something doesn't serve you, serve your life in a healthy way, it's really important to let it go. Because if you're being bogged down by an addiction, a person that's sucking the energy out of you, or someone that walks away, comes back, walks away, what happens is their behavior will take our focus, and we will give them our focus, and we will keep ourselves stuck with those old addictions or people. And it's really important to let them go, let it go, because as long as we're stuck over there, we can't be of the highest service to ourselves and others. So what I'd say, I've learned anyway, is there's been many people in my life that have left for whatever reason, or I removed myself for whatever reason. And when I take people, remove them from my life, I always let them go with love. And even when I think about them, I just let them go with love, because at the end of the day, we're all doing the best we can, but not everybody deserves to be in our life. So I really feel blessed to have the awareness in my life to know that I need to be the healthiest I can be to help people where I can, because my passion is to help people enhance their health, their immune system, detox their homes, help them get on track, take their health back, get healthy and stay healthy. And that is body, mind, and spirit. So I hope something I said today has ignited something in you, that you'll walk away from this video feeling a little better, because that's what I like to do in life. So thank you so much for taking the time, because I know our time is precious. So thank you for taking the time and listening to me. And I will see you again. Bye for now.